Hey Resident Evil fans, and welcome to this video where you're probably thinking, what is the most you know using a gun as Grace challenge in Resident Evil Requiem? This is a challenge I thought of myself where you have to get through most of the game as Grace without using a gun except for the following segments because they are simply no choice parts. So the first segment is the bulldozer chase. You have to shoot the zombie driver, and then when you see the, I haven't got a clue what it's called, but let's just call it the giant spade raise, and you'll see the engine exposed. You would think, oh, I must have to shoot that. But it turns out that that was just Capcom trolling us, so you actually don't have to, but if you want to shoot it, just save you anxiety, then solid, why not? The second segment is the part where Emily is solving the Braille puzzle. Now, I did wonder about this one, and I literally was idle for 15 minutes to see if Emily solving the puzzle was time-based. But after all that time went by and she didn't, say her line, I thought, okay, maybe I have to let these zombies come. I reckon you probably do have to kill them in order to progress, so that's another exception. And the third and final segment is finishing off the girl. So throughout most of Grace's story, you have to either sneak past, run away from, or lure some enemies away from some locations in order for you to progress until you obtain the injection thingamajiggies, which I can't remember the name of, Molotovs and bottles of acid. But due to these resources being limited, you have to prioritize which zombies to use them on, because some get in the way more than others, and those that are less annoying just leave alone. And I recommend you try this challenge on standard classic, and also in regards to saving, I recommend trying to use just the limited ink ribbons, because I found that added more of an achievable feeling, something like that. But if you want to use the infinite ink ribbon, then fine, whatevs. And then when you go to the underground facility where you get the helicopter key, you're allowed to use the extinguisher thingamajiggies. And when you face the girl in the, the basement area underneath the chapel, something like that. So the area where you basically, before you finish her off, even though you do shoot her not long later on, but I recommend trying to sneak past her when trying to reactivate the power. But if you do get into a jam, then yeah, you can shoot her as an emergency exception. And also, I know Chunk is a pain in the arse, but I highly recommend you don't kill him, A, for horror purposes, and B, if you're lucky, he could potentially run into some zombies and kill them for you, and that's less work for you. So yeah, that's that, and if you decide to go for this challenge yourself, then good luck to you.